What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this one, we have Pakistan Army generals attend funerals of terrorists. You have got to be kidding me. You have literally what is wrong that you would attend the funerals of terrorists, though? But I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Like, the army generals don't try to attack them. They don't try to condemn them. They don't try to bring them to justice. So I mean, it's only logical that they back these terrorist camps, and so of course they're going to attend the funerals. It's just insane. We're gonna dive in. Before we do, don't forget to subscribe, get a video a thumbs up. Also, if you like to support the channel by becoming a member, all you gotta do is hit the join button to receive your exclusive benefits. And let's get right to it.
Let's now look at Pakistan's generals, the men in uniform, the so-called guardians of their nation. Tonight, let's expose their hypocrisy. Pakistan's army has been caught red-handed. Their generals were seen at funerals of terrorists, and not just any terrorists, but the ones killed by India in Operation Sindoor. I'll repeat that. Terrorists killed by India's precision strikes were being mourned by Pakistan's top brass. This is not a scandal, this is a confession. Pakistan's army is not just complicit, it is the sole perpetrator of terrorism. And I'll tell you more about this. India launched Operation Sindoor on the 7th of May. The 25-minute blitz obliterated terror sites inside Pakistan. Lashkar-e-Toiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed camps were wiped out. It was a measured and restrained strike. What followed has exposed the Pakistani army. They did not deny the strikes. They said civilians were targeted. They denied that any militant camps were struck. What does that mean? That we have terror camps, but they weren't struck. So Pakistan accepts that it harbors...
And that's so crazy. That is so freaking crazy. Dude, yeah, you just openly admitted. But we know it's BS. We know that you're lying. Because I firmly and truly believe that there's no way that India chooses these targets in that they're civilian targets, that they're just innocent civilians. I am 100% sure that the Indian military definitely did extensive research to make sure that they were targeting who they thought they were targeting, to make sure that these were terror camps and no civilians were being targeted. I for a fact believe that. So yeah, I know they're just trying to make India look bad in the media in whichever way they can. But even when they spin it like that, like Parky said, that looks bad on y'all still, because now you're admitting you have terror camps.
Terrorists, only they weren't killed by India. And then the military showed up, that too in full regalia. Where? At the funeral of terrorists. This happened in Lahore, it happened in Muridke and in Muzaffarabad. In Muridke, India hit the headquarters of the Lashkar-e-Toiba. As we've been telling you, several terrorists were killed here. They were given a funeral yesterday. The procession was led by a man called Hafiz Abdur Rauf. He is a Lashkar-e-Toiba commander. He is a designated terrorist and a close aide to global terrorist Hafiz Saeed.
Oh my days.
So Hafiz Abdur Rauf led the funerals in Muridke.
That's insane.
And look who stood shoulder to shoulder with this terrorist. Pakistan's army generals, senior ISI officers, even the Inspector General of Police. Have a look.
That is insane.
Now just look at the coffins. They've been draped in Pakistan's national flag. A coffin is wrapped in the national flag only during state funerals. A state funeral is a ceremony that honors people of national significance. In most countries, these are given to leaders or soldiers who sacrifice themselves on the line of duty. In Pakistan, state funerals are given to terrorists, with the Pakistani army in full attendance. This was no condolence visit. This was a brazen display of state-sponsored terror. And it makes two things quite clear. One, these were not non-state actors, as they always claim. And two, the army is not just protecting them, the army is partnering with them. For the Pakistan army, terrorists are equal to leaders and soldiers, and this time they have given the proof themselves.
Mm.
This only makes India's case stronger that Pakistan is a terror sponsoring state. Today, New Delhi called them out.
Mm.
India's Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri shared the evidence. Listen to this.
The funerals for the terrorists that are held yesterday, I think a lot of you have seen the reports and the coverage on media. If only civilians, if any civilians were killed in these attacks, I wonder what message this picture actually sends to all of you. Giving terrorist state funerals may be a practice in Pakistan. Doesn't seem to make much sense to us.
Doesn't make sense to anybody but Pakistan. Like that, and to like just be there out and showing your support at the funeral. It just looks so terrible on you. It's just you telling the world we support terrorism. That's so dumb.
For years, Pakistan has played a double game. It cries victim, then begs the world for sympathy and aid,
Mm-hmm.
while their army trains, funds, and arms terror groups. The two are hand in glove. And the world's response? As always, silence. Somehow, the West
Crazy.
conveniently turns a blind eye when
Mm-hmm.
Pakistan is exposed. So, let me ask the question that the West refuses to ask. Why were Pakistani generals attending funerals of terrorists? Why were coffins of terrorists draped in Pakistan's flag?
Mm.
Because the terror ecosystem in Pakistan is embedded too deep.
Mm.
It is not a tool of their policy against India, it is their only policy. So the next time Pakistan claims innocence, show them these funeral photos and ask them this question: why are Pakistani army generals crying over the coffins of terrorists?
It's just,
India
and
struck.
she's so right for calling out the West because the hypocrisy is absolutely ridiculous. How quick everybody was to freaking condemn Russia, and everybody's got the Ukraine side, which I do. I mean, I do support the Ukraine in that fight. They were invaded, but all these Western countries have Ukraine flags on all the buildings, and everybody's showing their support, and everybody's backing them up. But when this happens, they don't even talk about it. They don't even say that. Nobody's condemning Pakistan in the media. Nobody's, hey, we support India. We're with India in this situation. No, nobody's doing any of that. Like the hypocrisy is absolutely insane. It's like when it affects us, then we'll stand up and we want everybody. India, we want y'all to condemn Russia too. We want everybody to condemn them and hold them accountable. But when it doesn't affect us, well, we hope the tensions get solved. But yeah, that that's such crap. That's such hypocrisy. It's ridiculousness. I believe that Pakistan should be condemned on the world stage right now. That every country, like they wanted India to come out and condemn Russia, they need to feel that same pressure. Y'all need to come out and condemn Pakistan and for their actions and being supportive of India. But that's all we have. Y'all let me know in the comment section what you think. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe. Give a bit of thumbs up. Check out the next. I'll see y'all next.